Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'll be giving you a more exclusive 101 on how to achieve that perfect bronze look. I've already completed my base from earlier on and already have like a bit of like concealer going on, color correcting, concealer, powder, all that good. But I'm just gonna be showing you how to bring back life into your face to give you that definition, to give you that depth in your face, in your features, but without it looking too contoured. So when you think of this bronze look, it's gonna give you back warmth into your face and a bit more of that definition that your face may have been lacking from using, foundation and all of that. So I don't want this bronze look to be super overpowering. I want this bronze look to be soft, very soft focus, very easy to do and achievable for like an everyday look. But obviously, if you want to intensify it and make it more into a very, if you want to be extra golden, extra bronze, or extra sculpted using bronzers, you can definitely do that. I'm just giving you a basic 101 for beginners on how to give you that perfect warmed up look that, that somehow still gives you the definition that you would want in your face. I don't know. Guys, I swear to God, I'm not the best at speaking, so bear with me. I'm gonna try my best to give you a good explanation of this. So yeah, without further ado, let's dive in. So we can start off with the types of bronzers. So if your preference is more of a glowy look, you can definitely go in with bronzers that's more glowy. So when you think of that, you can think of a bronzer like this butter bronzer by Physicians Formula butter bronzer. So if you look closely, it has a bit of an iridescent finish. But I like this. I actually use this on a daily because I don't like too matte of a product. I like products that give me a very subtle glow, but without looking too shimmery. And this is what this product is about. It's really not that shimmery, and it smells good too. It smells amazing. It smells like butter. But yeah, it definitely does give you a bit of a sheen, without it looking too highlighty or dewy or too much of a glow. So it's very natural. It's kind of like especially with this shade. This shade matches my skin tone a lot more. So it's definitely gonna give me that very subtle sort of bronze look without it looking too orangey or brown. So another one that you can use is this Makeup Revolution. It's this shade in Take a Vacation. This one is definitely a lot more shimmery. I'm not sure you can tell on camera, but if you see all those shimmers, then yeah, you know that it is shimmery. And this one is by e.l.f. as well. This one is a lot more shimmery, you guys. Like this is straight up like sometimes I use this to just do like my entire face. I use this for my eyes. I use this to like contour. I use this to bronze, and I use this to highlight. And it really does make me look somewhat of a glazed donut. But I'm not really looking forward to being a glazed donut at this point of time today. So yeah. Also another one is this Lasting Radiance palette by Rimmel. This is in the shade Honeycomb. They have many shades of this. I think they have 3 shades. This one is more suited for like lighter, medium skin tones, and this one is a very nice shade to contour with. So yeah, thread lightly on that. This one is definitely a bit more natural looking. But if you're also looking for a matte bronzer, this is also another alternative. This is the Australis Sweet Like Chocolate bronzer. This is a chocolate scented bronzer, but it's kind of disappointed that really doesn't smell much like chocolate. This is in the shade Semi Sweet Sun, and this is the only matte bronzer that I have because like my personal preference with bronzer is that I like it to be a little bit more glowy so that I can just skip highlighter. Usually I would pair my bronzers with blushers to give me that very like flirty Sunkissed kind of look because I am naturally, if you compare me to like my effed up balls behind me, like I'm actually kind of pale as well. But yeah, this is a matte bronzer. If you think of bronzer, you would think this, okay? Nothing too ashy, nothing too gray or purple, like what a contour would be. Think of browns, golds, golden, warm tones. Nothing too like purple, nothing too ashy, nothing too gray. So, because you really want to bring warmth into your face, not ashiness to your face. The only type of ashiness I'm looking for is in contours, nothing else in my life. So keep that in mind. So today I'll be showing you my everyday bronzing technique. I'm just gonna use my everyday bronzer, this Butter Bronzer by Physicians Formula. I'm kind of biased to this because it smells so good, and also I've been using it a lot. It used to have more patterns, but in the middle, because I've been using it so much that it kind of like smoothen it out. But yeah, anyway, forget that. Just take a big fluffy brush. You can definitely use a brush like this, where it's more like fine at the tip, because this is gonna give you more of that. I would say like a brush like this would definitely give you more of that sculpted look, because it just goes into the hollows or wherever that you need, because it is like a very fine tip, so it definitely reaches those regions a lot more precisely. So, but if you use this, you can also, I mean, you can do the same as well. Definitely hugs like the hollows of your cheeks, your jaw, and all that a lot easier. But this one just gives you more precision. So you're gonna swirl around like that and shake off any, and you're gonna like shake off any excess because you don't want it to look patchy on your skin. What you're gonna do is that you're gonna just go on the hollows. I mean, not really hollows because that's where your contour would be, but I'm gonna replace my contouring routine with a bronzing routine for today. And you can just see how instantly, so I like applying my bronzers here. So this region here, because I find that that's where the sun really does hit sometimes. And you're gonna connect it on your forehead. So if you have a big ass forehead like I do, no amount of contouring or bronzing is gonna take away that 5 head, but you can definitely get that illusion of a smaller forehead with makeup, so why not? So you're gonna just like go over it like that, because usually when the sun hits from above, this part is gonna be hit by the sun first. So this part will be tanner a lot faster than here at the center of your face. That's why we highlight the center parts of our face, so that, you know, light usually shines forward here, so that this part is definitely a lot brighter than the other parts of your face. So that's what we mean by adding back that definition into our faces. So you're gonna do that one corner, and don't be afraid. Sometimes I use bronzers as blush, especially if my bronzers have a bit of a red tone to them, so it really does give you that very natural, subtle blush look. I also like going into this area here just to like warm it up, make sure that everything's all blended out. You can also always take your bronzer and go along your ears. Be sure that they're all well blended out. So if you compare right now, this part here and this part here, you can tell that this part is a lot warmer than this side. This side seems like you can definitely tell like there are natural shadows in here because I have a light facing my face. But other than that, you don't really see anything else. Here, you can definitely see that there's some warmer tones in there, and it definitely does add that life back into your face. It definitely gives you that look that, like, yeah, I'm in the sun. I have been living my best life in the sun, in public, not in lockdown. But, you know, we're not gonna get into that. So I'm not sure if you guys noticed, but the shape that I did there was like a number 3. So you can always go from your hairline, down to this middle part here, like this C-shaped region. Go on top of your cheeks and then go back out here. you're basically gonna follow the curvature of your face, like so. Obviously, that there are a lot more techniques to using bronzers, but I'm just gonna give you like a more even sort of um, an even look with bronzers. Because some people just like using bronzers on their cheeks as blush. Some people like to just use it on the hollows of their cheeks as a contour. And some just like using bronzers to set their face because nothing else on the market suits their skin tone. So that's just how it is with our beauty landscape these days. But it's getting a lot better though. Definitely got a lot better. You can always go in on your ears. This is like a great everyday sort of look, or if you wanna go on vacation or whatever, this would be your go-to. Now, generally, I wouldn't really use a bronzer as a contour for my nose, but what I would do is that I'll just take a bit of it, and I'll just sweep it across my nose like that. Just to say that we have an even bronze look. Because light tends to shine forward on your face, where the middle parts, the center of your face would be brighter than the others, and the sun would hit on the regions where this part and the bridge of your nose would be a lot redder or darker than the parts of your face. Like they would tan a lot faster than the others. So yeah, this is generally the bronzer that I like to use. It's definitely not too matte and it's not too shimmery. It really does give that natural vibe to my skin, which I really, really love. So now that we've looked like we've been on vacation, we can definitely stop here. Or if you want to reinforce it, you can always go back to a deeper bronzer. So I'm just going to do this as a demo. I'm going to take just a bit of it. You can obviously use more if you wish, if you're freaky like that, but I'm just going to go in on like the hollows of like my face. And as you can tell, like I'm already deepening this region. So it's gonna look like I have like my face kind of like caved in, like I have more structure and definition on my face. You can also go in on your hairline. Literally nothing I do will minimize this forehead. So if you guys, all you guys see is my forehead, then that's on you, not on me. So now that we have all that powder on our face, what we're gonna do is that we're gonna set it. What I tend to do is that I either take a makeup setting spray or I will just use like a face mist. I'll just spray it all on my face and go over it with a beauty blender, just to make the look more lift in. So what I have here is the Rain Tree hydrosol spray, and this is like a really good pick-me-up for the day. It smells like peppermint, and this, I don't know, it's very refreshing, so definitely do check them out on Instagram, the Rain Tree. They have a lot of these, you know, hippie inspired, very natural face products, skincare, and stuff like that. So this is what it looks. It has a very subtle glow. I definitely have more of a, I feel like my structures are more defined in my face, and I feel like there's more warmth in my face so that I don't look so pale and dead by my background. And by the way, I need to tell you guys, like I bought like a backdrop recently. I'm just waiting for it to like arrive. So yeah, hopefully in my future videos in the near future, I get to have like an even backdrop and not like these cracking walls. So yeah, the last thing for me to do is just get a better camera because I've been filming on my iPhone lately. So this is the final look. As you can tell, like My features are a lot more defined and a lot more warm. And I don't definitely look like I've been in the sun, although I've been isolated for the past 1.5 years. So, but yeah, we're not gonna get into that. It's already miserable enough out there here in Malaysia. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed today's video, do give it a thumbs up, do like, subscribe, follow my socials. That's where I'll be posting a lot more. And make sure you guys stay safe, stay bronzed, stay hydrated, and stay protected. Bye.